Hello, today I'm going to do a review on this, the Doctor Who Monster Invasion issue part 23. So it's £2.60. So it says like BBC The Ultimate Magazine trading card collection. So like Doctor Who Monster Invasion at every 2 weeks part 23. So it says www.doctorwhomi.com, and it says like beware bitey, like cyber shops from closing time. Like inside, where's the Doctor? Sticker act search. So top 10 eyeball scares that I could call you, and then like Rassilon versus Rory, who will win. So, look, obviously here's the front, and I'll show you the back later. I'll say next in part 24 at the back later on though. So it says, I haven't memorised every route in the universe yet. I had yesterday off, yeah. So, like part 23 of Dido MI features a truly terrifying guide to the Lazarus monster and showdown between Rassilon, boo, and Rowan Rory, yay. Plus a foul feature of gruesome eyeballs, enjoy. That's it, a foul feature on them. So, game 23, Gizmo. So, swap monster for gadgets in this exciting new game. So, player one chose to play two monster cards and ruthlessness stats. So player one's is 1,500 points. So player two's gadget card halves player one score 750, but player one score still beats their ruthlessness score of 600. So player one wins because player two chose to play a monster card and a gadget card. So the crew spawn the gangers, so half an opponent's stats there, of course. Like Krillin, Clockwork Droids there. So your cards are Cyber Attack. The second Doctor thought the Simon when they invade London, so that's Cyber Invasion in the invasion though. So have you upgrade your collection with all these cool Cyber cards? So Cyber King for the next Doctor, Cyber Control for the Age of Steel, and then Cyber Leader from A Good Man Goes to War, and the next Doctor, of course. I know, like, just without the Cyber's industry, like 12 Cyber Leads in there, of course. So Cyber Central from the Pandorica opens, like Cybermen from the next Doctor, of course, like Telos Cybermen, or even Attack of the Cybermen there, of course, and then Cyber Shades, that's the next Doctor as well. So, set one, have you got all these scary cyber cards from the first set? I don't think I do, no. And now we turn the page, there's website info to play online, so log on to the Doctor Who Monster website now. So, game on. So, one, rare card code, so obviously look how dark it gets. So, Dr. Donna is a rare card. It gives you extra batteries for your touch. And then boost the Doctor's speed, and you can run faster, like Jadoon, of course. And then makes your torch more powerful, the Atraxi, okay. And then 3, use your eyes, so search all crates. And then leave the angels away from the crates, that's it. And then 4 top tips. And then actually crack the code there for the secret word. So boost your Sonic Screw for faster scanning, like a smashing rescue rare card, like go on the fireplace, that's it. And then obviously some more stuff there, website info. So the all-time top 10 to top 10 evil eyeballs. So did you ever get the feeling you're being watched? Well, these fearsome aliens are definitely keeping their beady eyes on you. So top 10 or number 2 is hey, Ood looking, Ood, of course, and then 9 robotic retinas. So 8, all-seeing Atraxi, and then 7, eye opener, of course, that's it, in the drawer. 6, like a vision of evil, so that's the eye stalk for the new paradigm Daleks. And then 5, spider sense, like the Rachnos. And then 4, the eye spy of my little eye, like Jennifer's going to cover a wall full of 100 flesh eyes at the doctor factory works, that's it. 3, like sight for sore eyes, so burn with me, like sun possessed. And 2, like scary scar off. One eye in there, of course. And then number 1, I see you. So no context with just being an alien-sized hand for the Echnidine with a mouthful too. If they possess you, they'll stick their slimy green eye out of your mouth and shoot deadly gas. Anyone got a freshener? A breath freshener, that's it, look at that. And then, have you got this monster on the Echnidine? Amy's choice, I don't think I do, no. Fast attacks. The poor Rory was sprayed by an Echnidine, was turned to dust. Eek, like nice hair. Like next issue, top 10 Smith and Jones. Like top 10 Smith and Jones. So now you got gadgets and gizmos, so the Oblivion Continuum. So get the loadout on a cunning bit of Dalek kit that's not everything it seems. So this is like the Daleks exterminated Bracewell's hand, I know. So did you know that the continuing inside Bracewell was the first of the Doctor seen up close? No, no, Professor, we created you. So Professor Bracewell didn't know he was a Dalek android until his hand was shot off. I know, yeah. So the continued display turns red as it gets close to exploding. I know it does. That's the Dalekanium shell with all those abs. I know. And then, like, sorry, Professor, you're a bomb. Like, see with massive Dalek bomb. That's it. So, gadget lowdowns and name it the Oblivion Continuums over the Daleks, origin of the Daleks. So, tech, power source, and deadly weapons. So, um, Dorabella. Dorabella, that's the thing. That's it. Have you got this ally card, Amy Pond from Victor of the Daleks? Don't think I do. So, next issue's go is the Dune Scanner. Right, so now you've got Alien Stand Down, so it's Rassilon versus Rowan Roy, but who will be victorious? So, Lord President, so the doc says, you weren't there in the final days of the war. You never saw what was born. And obviously, Amy says, there was a man who never let us down, not even an army can get in the way. So, obviously, bravery 700, scary 750, so cunning 500, 550. So, strength, speed, ruthlessness, and loyalty, and power 800, loyalty, skill. So the winner is Rassilon. Like, Rassilon's the winner, of course. Well, I'm not really surprised that Rassilon's winner. So you're on your knees, plastic man. So get Planet Gallifrey, of course, and then like episode titles and the 5 Doctors and the End of Time parts 1 and 2, of course. So we will ascend to create creatures and consciousness alone. So 1,000,000,000 of a Time Lord, history rising in the backs. I will not let this perish. Like Rassilon appeared as a ghostly floating head. That's it. Like in the 5 Doctors. So Rassilon, don't mess the Time Lord President. So by the end of the war, Gallifrey was in ruins, and obviously a white point star can be found on Gallifrey, of course. And then, you did this to me. Like last scene, so the Master got revenge on Rassilon, of course. That's it. So what's her name? So the Sid of Rassilon, the Master stole the Sash of Rassilon. The 5th Doctor played the heart of Rassilon, and then obviously 4th Doctor wore the crown of Rassilon. And have you got this villain card, the Lord President from the End of Time? I don't think I do. So stand down winner, Rassilon. So there you go. So now we've got episode gone and closing time. So the Doctor's social call turns into a cyber adventure. So what's the story? So the Doctor's time is running out. He wants to see a friendly face before he meets his doom. So he visits Craig, but he discovers strange power fluctuations and people disappearing. So what what is that strange metal rat? So no, like eek, Craig's being converted. So the Doctor makes a smashing entrance to Craig's house. Smash. So best bits number 1. So the department store's lift leads with Doctor and Craig onto a cyber ship. The Doctor tries to distract Craig so he doesn't realise they're in trouble. So just keep looking at me, Craig. Right at me. Just keep looking. Why? And then obviously 2, the Doctor and Craig catch a Cybermat and they think it's cute until it reveals its terrifying teeth. Snarl! And 3, the Cybermen capture Craig and try to upgrade him, but when he hears his baby crying, his feelings cause the Cybermen head to explode. Kaboom, that's it, I know. So 4, like poor River is dragged or drugged by Madame Cavarian in the silence. He wakes up underwater in the Lake Silencio, ready for a date with the Doctor. Bull. So have you got this ally card of Craig from the Lodge? I don't think I do. So who's that? So meet the characters of the episode. So the good, the Doctor running out of time. The good, Craig, old flatmate, new dad. The baby, Stormageddon, aka Alfie. Like the good, Val, caring colleague. The bad and the ugly, like Simon trapped underground. The bad and the toothy, like Bitey, Cybermat. That's really cool. So now you've got where's the Doctor on a Sycorax ship? So the Doctor he is there. He's right there, of course. He's right there, sort of almost like having an idea in his head. It almost looks like. So the Doctor's right there with the Sycorax, like right there. So that's really cool. So now you've got Ace of Alien. So L's for Lazarus. So S the Lazarus experiment. So scorpion-like tail. So get close to this personal monster mutant. Tough, bony body. That's it. So did you know Lazarus experiment was funded by Harold Sachs, who turned to be the Master? Yeah, so what is it? The old Lazarus. So tonight I'm going to perform a miracle. So younger Lazarus. Lazarus' miracle machine. So why is he here, of course? So monster. And obviously, what does it want? Like Lady Thor was the monster's first meal. That's it. It's a special skill. So going down there, of course. So ding dong dead. So that's it. Like, have you got this villain caught on the Lazarus experiments? That's it. So, I mean, like Professor Lazarus was 76 years old. Then he was reborn to like become even younger there, of course. So, like next issue, Aries for Laszlo. Okay. L's for Lazo in the next issue. So now you've got monster puzzles to spot the differences between the Silurians, like spot the difference, and then Flee the Flood, like Flee the Flood there, of course, like Barry Base one, and then Monstrous Murders, like Monster Murders there, of course, like Monsters there, of course. So like now you've got next one part 24, so like Storm Cage Search, like Doctor Danger, so like Headless Monks fight versus the Hoiks, and then plus your pack of trading cards. As like cards may vary there, of course, and like internet media and obviously cards may vary. So Dalek View of the Doctor, like subscribe now. It says up there, of course. So like this is what's coming up next in part 24, of course. Yeah. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.